Good morning, everyone. My name is Victor Paiva, and today we're going to be talking about the interview process. So, to start, let's talk about the resume. In order for you to get an interview, you got to go through the resume process. So, just let's give you a few tips on how to improve your resume. Tip number one, you got to list all your duties and responsibilities. Be specific. For example, I use Excel in this manner to complete this task. Now remember this: features tells, benefit sells. So what's a feature? A feature is just your duty or responsibility. Now what's the benefit? For example, how much time would you able to save to the company? How much money would you able to save to the company? Or what process did you improve? And tip number three, be specific on numbers. For example, I manage a team of 15 people. I was able to improve my inventory from 98% to 99.5%. Be specific. People like specific numbers. They like specific information. And for my UB students, please go and use the Career and Professional Development Center. It's a great tool. Go and get a feedback from them, and please be open for constructive criticism. Now, let's get into the interview process. Depending on the company, you might get first a phone interview. Now, the phone interview is just a quick conversation, but you need to get organized. Just keep the distraction away. Try to get in the empty room, no distraction. Just relax, and try to land the in-person interview from there. And don't forget to send a thank you note. It might be just a note, or you can send an email, even though if you don't make it to the next step. Now, let's jump into the in-person interview. So please don't be late. Be at least 15 minutes early. Dress smart. Think Wall Street. Firm handshake. Good eye contact. Research the company before going to the interview, and just make a list of good questions. Thank them for your time before and after the interview, and ask for the job. Now, about this last point, I'm going to show at the end of the presentation how to ask for the job on a simple question. Now, the company is looking for three things most of the time. Number one, personality and enthusiasm. Number two, technical skills. And number three, capability of learning. There are a couple things that you should never do during the interview. Never discuss salary. Never speak negatively about your current job or your previous job. Never chew gum. Never leave your cell phone on, and even on vibrate. And avoid wearing too much fragrance and cologne. Now, let's navigate through the tricky questions. This is the part where most of the people are afraid of. So, the person who's going to be doing the interview is going to try to hit 3 points. Point number one is going to try to hit into your personal skills. Number two, personal weakness and strengths. And number three, how you bounce from a failure. So the first target is gonna be a question like, tell me about when you got a conflict with your boss, co-worker, or even a client. Now, your answer should be very brief, but the key is at the end of the answer you have to say or let it know the learning experience. Number two, about your personal weakness or strengths, is sometimes going to be a question like, give me an example of a time when your actions caused your team to fall short on your goals. Now again, this answer has to be short, and again at the end it should give you an experience learning or a learning experience. Don't forget to ask questions. Ask questions like, what am I expected to do during the next 30, 40 to 60 days as soon as I start working in the company? What would I be evaluating on? You can even ask the person who's doing the interview what made you to get into this company, and why are you being in this company so long? Uh, what do I need to get this position? How to close the deal, how to lock it down, and like I tell you before, how to ask for the job with this simple question. And the question is gonna be like, can you see any reason why I wouldn't be successful at this position? If they answer with a yes, they just won't say only yes. They're gonna say yes, but they're gonna give you an answer. And with the answer, you have an opportunity to overcome the obstacle. If they say no, that this question gives a great way to help them to grab their heads about hiring you. Now, good luck, and I hope this presentation helps you a lot. Thank you.